Morning, it's me, Cal Welshman. Hang on, let me just pop a light on. Didn't make a massive difference. All these bulbs are fucking blown. They've all gone. Bit worried about changing them. I don't know whether I need to turn the electrics off completely to change the spotlight, or whether I can just make sure the light switch is off and then do it. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know if you know anything about changing spotlights. I got spare spotlights. I got new ones to replace them, but they've literally been sitting just on the top there for about 9 months because I'm a bit scared. I mean, I could just turn the electric off. Anyway, that's not what you're here for. Today we're going to be talking about sesame seed snacks. Now, these are very nostalgic. They're a nostalgic project. They're a nostalgic product for me, because the first time I ever had these was from my granddad. My granddad lived on these things. So they're like the little sesame biscuity things, which I think essentially are just sesame seeds and sugar. And my granddad, he used to have packets and packets of them, like these multi-packs that you can get, usually in like health shops and stuff. I picked these up yesterday when I was in Tesco, and I was having a little wander around, what I call the random section, but it's like a mixture of Swedish things and Polish things and all that. And I saw them, and I was like, I haven't had these in years. My granddad, he was bloody mad, smoked like an absolute chimney, literally one of those ones where before the previous cigarette had even finished, you had another one lit, and he smoked it out. Just smoked and smoked and smoked and smoked. Considering the amount of cigarettes that guy smoked, he fucking lived for a long, long bloody time. I remember when we had to go and clean his house out after he died, it was like waxy layers over every single surface in his living room of just tar. And he lived through all that. What actually ended up killing him was his goddamn bowels. He had fucking bowel problems in the end. Anyway, I haven't tried these ones. It's been a long time since I've had a sesame thing. Crack that open. Usually you get three of these little sesame bastards. I knew that was gonna happen. The fucking bit fell off. Such a waste. Such a waste. My granddad, he's gonna be bloody turning in his grave. He'd be like, you stupid fucker, Carl. He was a funny man. There you go. Just a big old pile of sesame seeds. So sweet. It's kind of like nut brittle. I don't know if you've ever had nut brittle. Really sweet, crispy. If you've got fillings, it'll fuck them up. Yeah. I love sesame seeds. You get a full hit of sesame seed flavour. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I remember, or the ones that I've had before have been a bit more honey sweet. These are literally like sugar sweet sesame seeds. They're good. I don't think of a few perfect times when you should have these, but I'm actually going to tell you a time when you shouldn't have these, right? You shouldn't have these, right? If you're out in your garden with a man or a lady or whatever they decide they want to identify as, and you're having sweet, sweet sex and everything's going fucking great. You're having a great old time. You're about to do a high five because you know, you're having a really good time. But just before that, you think, you know what, I'm going to reach into my bum bag here and get out one of these sesame biscuit things or snacks, whatever the fuck they are. Pull it out. But because you're out in the garden, that sweet, sweet citrusy smell just drifts around straight into a fucking beehive. Bees come out, fucking they all start swarming you. And you're like, oh no, fucking bees landing on your head. Because your bum is out, fucking bees going up your anus, you're like, screaming bees going in your mouth. You try throwing the fucking sesame seed biscuit, bounces off a tree, lands on your junk, fucking bees all over your bloody testicles, you're like, moment ruined. Absolutely ruined. As for these aha biscuits though, they're good. They're very good. It's taken me back down memory lane a little bit. I know there's a health shop in town that does the exact brand that my granddad used to get. So I might make a little trip and see whether they taste any different to these. But I think give me a little nostalgic hit. It's just the sweetness is slightly different. Maybe I've got a different palate now. I could have a different palate, but I do have a memory of them being a little bit more honey-like or a bit syrupy, just a little bit more toasty or something, but very tasty. I'm going to give you 7.2 out of 10. Thanks for watching. And yeah, do tell me about the bloody, whether I need to switch all the electrics off. I mean, it's literally just a switch in the room. I could just switch it off and do it safely anyway, but to get to my electric box, I've got to move about 1,000 comics. They're in comic boxes, but they weigh loads, and I know I'm a buff guy and all, but they're heavy, they are. Anyway, ta-da.